Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you a very simple technique to paint blueberries with very simple step. Even if you are a beginner, you can definitely try once. So I have started with the ultramarine blue color and I have not created any drawing as such. I'm simply creating a big round shape to create my berries. So you can create something like this randomly, and if possible for you, keep small negative space in between and make this particular layer lighter side. So dilute your color with the water and make it little lighter, and you can create many more like these. So for today's video I have created little bigger berries just to demonstrate you guys everything in detail, and it is easier for you also to understand. That's why I have kept size little bigger. And as you can see, I'm keeping small negative space or blank space purposefully, so that is something you can do. And I also have done little bit of overlapping between these berries. So overlapping means when you create one berry, do not create a complete berry, just do some kind of overlapping when you are creating the second berry. So something like this I have created, and I have created 3 berries with very simple step, right? You just need a round shape with small negative space in between. And if you have not created negative space somehow, so you can also lift color from your berries as well. So let me show you one example. So I'm just filling the color in this particular berries like this, but you can lift little bit of color with dry brush technique. So just try your brush and try to lift color from that particular area. So this is my first layer. Now for the second layer I'm using cobalt blue color, and I'm just going in between my berries like this. So this is just a random step, I don't have anything in my head. So I'm creating something like this, adding cobalt blue color in between, and I'm also making sure I'm not hiding the ultramarine blue color that I had earlier. So both the shades are important, so make sure you're not hiding the previous color, just creating some kind of pattern with this particular color. So something like this you can do, and because my sheet is little bit on the wet side, it will gonna spread and do not form any hard edges. So I'm keeping my berries aside for some time because I want to keep it dry completely before moving into the next step. I'm still not done with my berries yet, so I'm keeping it aside and I'm moving towards the stem and the leaf. So for the leaf and for the stem I'm using green color, and I have created my green color mixing lemon yellow and cobalt blue color, and you will get something like this. You can create your own green color mixing different kind of yellow and different kind of blue all together. So for example, if you are mixing lemon yellow and ultramarine blue color, you will get little different shade, more towards vibrant side. So I like something like this. So I have mixed my lemon yellow and cobalt blue color, and I'm creating couple of bigger leaves here, maybe 2 or 3. And for the leaf, not doing anything fancy, as you can see, simply creating a normal leaf kind of shape with this particular shade, and I'm keeping it as is for now. And we are going to do a little bit of shading and detailing and a little bit of extra texture and pattern later on, but for the first layer I'm simply creating leaves like these. And the composition is totally up to you. I'm creating something like this. I have created 3 berries, multiple leaves, but you can have your own composition. And the way I have added my cobalt blue color to get little dark color around my berries, so that is also you can try based on your reference photo. So for now we are not using any reference photo, so that's why I did randomly that particular step. Now I am mixing little bit of red into my blue to make it more darker, and with this particular dark color, and my sheet is also dry now, I am again going my berries area creating some random pattern. So where I need little darker color, I am adding this particular color, as you can see, and this is the final color that we are using. So just go and try to add this particular color, and this particular color is very important to get a nice texture into your berries and to make it more towards the realistic side. So I'm adding little bit of line and pattern in between the berries as well, and creating some dark texture like these, as you can see, right? And the opening of berries is also important, so little texture at the bottom of berries, as you might have seen. So that particular thing we needed, and I'm creating that thing with the darker color that I have. So for this particular berry, that particular portion is towards the downward direction, so I've created something like this, basically a star kind of shape you might have seen into the berries. So that is something we need to create. And for this one, I'm creating this side. So depend on what kind of perspective you have for your berries, you can create some more texture towards one side of the berry to create the opening kind of pattern, you can say. And this is also important to have. So see how simple it is, right? 3 different layer with 3 different kind of color, and that's all. It's pretty simple to paint, I guess. And this is the simplest way to paint, trust me. So just try once and let me know how you feel about it, whether it is easy for you guys or not. And you can also dilute the darker color a little bit with the help of damp brush. So damp brush means not too wet, not too dry, and you can try to lift little bit of color. You can try to avoid any hard edges by blending the edges of darker patch that we have created. And that's all we needed for the berries. So we are done with the berries now. And for the leaf, I am creating little darker color, mixing more blue into my existing green. So it is also depend on how much blue you are using and how much yellow you are using. So more blue means little darker color. So with the help of darker color, I am creating some kind of pattern around the edge to create a folded kind of pattern. I have already created a separate video around this, like how we can add folds into the leaf and the petal area. So you can definitely go and check that video to learn, and little bit of line and pattern around the leaf area to finish. And that's all we needed for today's video. I hope this video is easy and simple, and please do let me know if you have any kind of feedback for me. And thank you so much for watching my videos. See you all in the next video.